Morning. Well, afternoon actually, because it's 10 afternoon. I just woke up not that long ago. So, it is Sunday. It is the 24th. It's day 2 of the 4th week. Can never manage to do anything on day 1 because usually I work and then I come home and I work. So, anyway, so I am currently on chapter 27 of Lord of Chaos. It has gotten a little bit better. It really has. It's gotten a little bit better since I last talked to you. And I'm currently like in the middle of the chapter. So started off today where we are on page 547. So I think I'm over halfway done with the book already, which is great. And it actually is getting kind of interesting again. So maybe we'll see. I will pick it back up, the series. And then I did start Dawn a couple days ago. I'm not very far into it. I'm going to try to finish it though today because the book itself is only like 250 pages basically. So I'm going to try to finish that today, and then I'm going to try to get through about half of The Icebound Land by John Flanagan. This is the 3rd book in the Ranger's Apprentice series. It's kind of like on that verge of like middle grade to young adult, because when I was a kid, like it was really popular, but reading it, it definitely has a little bit of like a young adult feel kind of thing, but it doesn't feel entirely like middle grade. And then I also have other things I need to do today. Like I want to try to update my library spreadsheet with some books I've gotten, because I did do the Stuff Your Kindle Day thing a couple days ago, so I grabbed a few things from there, and I've yet to put my books I hauled so far in September in my spreadsheet, which I don't think I'm going to make a video on, because honestly I don't really remember whether or not all of these were bought in September. Some of these may have been bought like in end of August, but I'm not going to make a video on it. And then I do have some work things I want to do. And my allergies are so crazy right now. They're making the insides of my ears itch because of drainage, and it freaking sucks because I can't reach the itching. My ears keep having to pop, which makes them itch even more. It's just very annoying. But yeah, and then otherwise today I just have to do work. I need to resubmit a clip for the audiobook I'm narrating, and then I have my filming stuff to do today, and I also want to make a content spreadsheet for the month of October and try to also like get myself on the ball of, you know, planning out my content more in advance, so that each weekend when I go to film, it's a lot easier for me instead of trying to scramble everything, because I have a very, very tight schedule of things with my day job of like when I'm able to film, stuff like that. So definitely want to be more kind of prepared for those things. And then I do want to update my bullet journal, because I need to update the pictures in my bullet journal of like some of the books I've read in the last month or so, stuff like that, my last 5-star reads and all that jazz. So, but yeah. And then the last thing I want to do is I have this little bucket here that I have of numbers. It's for a project I'm going to be doing in October, more so on TikTok, but we'll be sharing some of it here in on YouTube and stuff like that. And basically it is like, I've seen this thing where people like randomize their TBR of like the books they haven't read. I am going to kind of extend it to like everything, so like I can include any possible rereads, because unless I'm in the middle of rereading something already, like I would like to be able to reread some of my books that I haven't read in a while, and see if especially I still like them enough to hold on to them. Like I kind of want to make it where for the next like handful of months, however long this whole process takes me, because I have like a long TBR list, I would like to, you know, consistently, you know, find things that I'm still enjoying and rereading them, and then maybe even being able to finish series that I hadn't finished basically. So yeah, I think that that is going to be an interesting experiment. You guys have to follow me on TikTok to see kind of how that goes. And I will be, like I said, talking about some of the things here on YouTube, but like more kind of sporadically, like when I'm in vlogs and stuff like that, doing specifically like more general reading vlogs for like longer things, as opposed to specific like readathon based things. So I'm going to start this up in October, and basically what I'm going to do is, because I have so many readathons I want to do in October, whenever I pull a specific book that is outside of like my book clubs and stuff like that that I would like to read, I'm going to see what it fits for each of the readathons I'm in and try to get as many as possible. And I'm also doing Bookoplathon. So basically what I'll do is, you know, do my roll for Bookoplathon and pull from the jar. And if I can find a book that fits both, that's great. If not, I'll basically just work on both of the books and then move on from there. Like when I finish my Bookoplathon book, I'll roll again. When I finish my, you know, TBR jar book, I'll pull again. And if I get a book that I read already that month that I picked for something else, like, you know, like for Bookoplathon or something like that, I'll just take it out and I'll redraw, basically, kind of thing. So I have like all the thoughts in my head. It's just actually doing it in October is going to be kind of interesting. So, because we're going to do more roll as we go with Bookoplathon, that's going to be probably the easiest for me personally, to make sure that I get the most out of Bookoplathon for myself, and then being able to work it with Black Halloween, Battle of the Bookish, Vampathon, the Samhain readathon that's going on with Witchathon, stuff like that. So there's a lot of readathons that go on in October, as everybody on BookTube knows, but those are the ones I'm going to be participating in and throwing my own little thing in there with that. So anyway, I'm going to go quickly record an update clip for my Wheel of D20 reads, because I am now halfway through Lord of Chaos, so I do want to update that video, and I will just talk to you guys later when I've made some progress and some stuff. Okay, we're going to do D20 work sprints today. So what is our first time? Focus 4. So we'll do 20 minutes of work and then we'll take a break. Hello, so it is 10:33 on Thursday the 28th. So a couple things, I haven't been able to update you because I've been super busy, but we are in the last few pages of Lord of Chaos finally. Oh my god, finally. And it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think I'm going to rate this like a 4 out of 5 stars. Really good. I really liked a lot of what was going on with it. I was able to follow it a lot more and actually was really interested in a lot more of it. So thank God. I think we've finally reached the point in this series where I can start feeling like I can get back to this series. So yay. So that's going to be done here pretty soon. Also finished Dawn earlier this week by Octavia E. Butler. Gave that a 5 out of 5 stars. Started the Icebound Land. I'm about a quarter of the way through that, and the audiobook like is on 3 times speed because it's a very fast book for me. So I'm gonna get that done here soon. The last book I need to finish is Curses and Thunder. I at least need to start it, which I'm gonna start it probably tomorrow. So, but yeah, I actually got Lord of Chaos figured out, which thank God, like that was going to be the bane of my existence. So I think depending on how it is right now, I may actually listen to the rest of the Icebound Land before I go to bed tonight, because I'm pretty much done with all my work for right now, stuff that I was able to do at least. And then tomorrow, like I said, start Curses and Thunder, which if I at least start it, that's always my goal. And then that continues on to the Wheel of D20. But then Lord of Chaos also counts for one of my level up prompts for Battleathon, which is to read a sequel in a series. I do want to start the Killing Moon here tomorrow as well. Probably will start at least reading through the physical book because I don't have the audiobook. It's not available for me anywhere. So, but yeah, I still have to work tomorrow. So I don't know how much I'm gonna get done. I have to do a lot of stuff. I have full moon readings tomorrow on my Facebook page. So it's gonna be a very, very busy night for me. So I don't know how much I'm gonna end up reading tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to at least before I go to sleep start Curses and Thunder to at least get it to start my, and basically complete my Wheel of D20 stuff. So I may even read the first chapter tonight, depending on how it is. We'll see.